What's up, everybody? I got another Asus G15 Advantage gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna check out this Warcraft Battle Chest again, which includes Warcraft I Remastered, Warcraft II Remastered, and Warcraft III Reforged, which so far has been utter dog shit. The only computer that's got even remotely close to playable FPS was the $2,300 small form factor PC. You should not need a $2,000 PC to play a Warcraft game from the 2000s. At least I think that's about where 3 came out. I might be a little off, been a while, but it definitely ran a lot better as the old version. You could get hundreds of FPS easily. So now, like I said in the other version, maybe we were just on the integrated, even though I told it in the graphics options in Windows to use the high performance GPU. That does not always work. So this time it has no choice. It's plugged directly into 6800M. It can't even use the Vega if it wanted to at this point. It doesn't even know it's there. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the game, and hopefully, I know the first two are gonna run just fine, but hopefully the third one will at least be halfway decent this time. But let's go find out. Well, unfortunately, OBS still did not want to cooperate, so we'll just go ahead and get this camera recorded. I gotta remember to change to the correct mics too. I'm using the ones I usually use for the intro right now, but technically that'll work better for this anyway. So there's that. So now, let's get ourselves into the game and let's see how it plays. Alright, let's get some gameplay here. Unfortunately, same old story. OBS don't want to work. It is what it is. We'll just kick it old school and just do camera recording. This is how we used to do it anyway. I didn't always have to capture computer or have the knowledge of OBS after all.
Treasures are guarded, so you must also build a barracks for the defense of these farms.
And then we can bring doom down upon our doomed enemies. I should probably just have the other guy build. Because now we can't even make anymore. That guy could have been almost done with that. I know we could have made some more. But who knows? Maybe that would have issues. I'm glad the FPS limit seems to be broken. It sure seemed like it wasn't going to work. Which is why I said what I said in the settings menu of the first video, but it seems like everything is okay now. Except for adrenaline software not wanting to launch, but hey, I don't really need that much anyway. If it stopped being 60, I just wanted to go into it to see if some setting was turned on. Somebody said there's some setting that can turn stuff to 60 to save power or something. We can go make trees now. Still though, it's interesting how much more FPS the second game gets than the first game. We still need way more. This one makes you make it next to the cobble road. I wonder how you make cobble roads. Is it this thing that makes it, or can you make them yourselves, I wonder? I don't remember much of Warcraft 1 or 2. I played mostly 3 when I was younger. But anyway, why don't we move on to the next game? Alright, so here's the settings. Not too many here. Full screen or windowed. You can pick your style. UI scale. Minimap mode. You can turn trips. Tips off and on. You can do a plane introduction if you want. You can hide the objectives. You can do all of that stuff in here. Not too much graphic settings though. So why don't we go ahead and get into the game? Alright.
The Horde is preparing to launch an assault against the mainland of Lordaeron. Orgrim Doomhammer, war chief of the Orcish hordes and ruler of the Blackrock clan, has ordered you to establish a small outpost on Lordaeron's southern shores. To secure the Zul'Dare region as Doomhammer demands, you will need to construct a barracks and several farms to feed your troops. Your success may help us determine the extent of the pathetic human defenses and what resistance they can offer against our forces. Doctor. Ready to work. Zug.
Actually.
Kaboom. Work complete. Ready to work. Zug. Zug. Ready to work. Doctor.
I think that's about enough, so why don't we go move on to 3 and see if it's willing to cooperate a little bit better. Probably not, but I'm still hopeful. Alright, well, now we're going to do 1440p, of course, because this is the only one that's let me mess with the resolution so far. Maxed. That shouldn't matter with that anyway, but we've also got everything on high. So let's go hop into the game and see if it's still as garbage as it was at 1080p. I'm willing to bet it is, but maybe it was because of the GPU, you know, not being the right one or whatever. So let's go find out. Alright, let's see. Nope. So far, it's acting about the same.
What kind of
and then in here,
was
drop
that?
down into the 30s. Yep. 39 instead of like 34, but still.
It was not a nightmare, young war chief, but a vision. Follow me. and I will reveal what your future holds.
I don't know what this is all about, but I'll play along.
Oh, gotta select their character first, But no, it's every bit as terrible.
Dabu.
Very good.
And I'll drop it down to low too, just so you guys know it's not just because I maxed it out.
Moves through it.
Not that it shouldn't be able to
This
play
reflects
maxed out,
areas
mind
you
you.
have explored.
It should be able to handle it effortlessly.
Loktar, my
Now we got
warriors.
some peeps.
We are yours to command, War Chief.
You're damn right you are.
Now that your troops are all selected,
Prepare yourselves. I sense a knoll
At least now I don't
ahead.
have to stretch my arms as far.
to
so I
order
can at least
Thrall's
use
forces
the
to defeat this foul creature,
actual keys
select
I'm
all of your
supposed to.
troops.
This was only a scout, but the knoll's camp lies just ahead.
Order your troops to perform an aggressive attack move into the enemy encampment. To do this, select all of your troops, click the attack button, and then left-click on the ground in the middle of the knoll camp.
Yes. For honor.
Good job. Notice that Thrall gained a level from the experience that he earned in combat. Only heroes can acquire experience, allowing them to become incredibly powerful over time.
War
Not
Chief,
if Lag
we've
has
discovered
anything
a
to say
group of
about it.
Murloc raiders in the nearby river.
Heroes gain a hero point whenever they advance in level.
Dabu.
These points can be used to acquire new abilities or to improve previously learned ones.
For honor.
To spend Thrall's hero point,
Yes.
select him and click on the Hero Abilities button in the bottom right corner of your screen.
None will survive.
This particular treasure chest contained a useful potion of mana. Notice that the potion now occupies one of Thrall's inventory slots near the bottom middle of your screen. Potions of mana can be used to replenish a hero's mana, the magic energies that allow the casting of spells such as Chain Lightning.
There we go.
The wolf howl signifies that night has begun.
I wish I could
Be
fall
wary,
asleep
my
like that.
warriors.
Jeez.
Don't let nightfall dull
like, oh,
your
nighttime.
senses. Dabu. For honor. Yes, an ogre. We'd have a fierce battle on our hands if the beast weren't sleeping.
Alright. And with that, let's lower the settings and try this again, though I don't think it's going to make any difference. It didn't at 1080p, I doubt it will here, but I want to be thorough. Well now, here we go. Still 1440p, but now we got everything on low or off. So, this is his best chance. If it still can't get good FPS, it's just not happening on this thing, and I don't think it's gonna. This game seems like it's made out of absolute dookie water. But, anyway, let's get into the game and try. And it crashed. So far, it's done that every time I've put everything into low, though, so that's not too surprising. Luckily, it doesn't really take too long to start back up, but like I said, if it fucks up, I like showing you guys that too. But anyway, let's go back into single player, campaign, play, and we'll just do chapter 1 again. That way we can see, you know, exactly apples to apples, 1080p versus 1080p.
What kind of nightmare was that?
It was not a nightmare, young war chief, but a vision. Follow me, and I will reveal what your future holds.
I don't know what this is all about, but I'll play along.
Well, still pretty bad, but let's see what it's like when we're actually moving around. That's what counts. Oops, gotta select our guy first or we're not going nowhere. No, it's still just pretty much terrible.
Yes. Dabu.
Very good. The path to the next banner leads through. Notice how the black area shrinks as Thrall moves through it. This reflects areas you have explored.
Loktar, my warriors. We are yours to command, War Chief. Prepare yourselves. I sense a knoll ahead.
To order Thrall's forces to defeat this foul creature, select all of your troops.
This was only a scout, but the knoll's camp lies just ahead.
Order your troops to perform an aggressive attack move into the
Man,
enemy
what on
encampment.
earth did they do to
To
this
do
poor
this,
game?
select all of your troops, click the attack button, and then left-click on the ground in the middle of the knoll camp.
Like, usually I'll give, like, early access game benefit of the doubt. Like, hey, this is early access. You know, this is therefore I'm not going to sit here and be too hard on it. But this game has no excuse. It is built on top of a game that's
For
existed
honor.
for
Good
over a
job.
decade.
Notice that Thrall
In fact,
gained a
it's probably
level
getting
from the
close to 2
experience that
decades
he
at this
earned in
point.
combat. Only heroes can acquire experience, allowing them to become incredibly powerful over time.
War Chief, we've discovered a group of Murloc raiders in the nearby river.
Heroes gain a hero point whenever they advance in level. These points can be used to acquire new abilities or to improve previously learned ones. To spend Thrall's hero point, select him and click on the Hero Abilities button in the bottom right corner of your screen. This particular treasure chest contained a useful potion of mana. Notice that the potion now occupies one of Thrall's inventory slots near the bottom middle of your screen. Potions of mana can be used to replenish a hero's mana, the magic energies that allow the casting of spells such as Chain Lightning. The wolf howl signifies that night has begun.
Be wary, my warriors. Don't let nightfall dull your senses. An ogre. We'd have a fierce battle on our hands if the beast weren't sleeping.
Alright. And no, it was pretty much just as awful. So, it wasn't just because the integrated GPU wasn't being used, or the 6800M wasn't being used, excuse me. But
Greetings,
it looks
son
like
of
it's about
Duritan.
out of batteries on the
I
camera
knew
here,
you'd
so
find your way.
perfect time for us to wrap
It
this
was
video
you
up on
I saw.
anyway. Well, alright everybody, that is about that for this particular game. And just like at 1080p, it was dog shit. At least Warcraft 3 Reforged. The first two games were totally fine, but I didn't play those ones as much as I did 3. So I was hoping 3 was finally going to be fixed after all the terrible things I heard about it, but nope, they probably threw it right out. And we're just like, no, whatever, we got some money for it. We fooled a few people into spending money on this garbage. And now we're going to abandon it and move on to something else. I don't really know what they do anymore besides Diablo 4 and Warcraft. They seem to have sort of done Overwatch, but now it's like a free-to-play game where they don't care as much. I think they want to make money off of, you know, in-game items and costumes and stuff like that. So I don't really know. They don't seem to be interested in games like this anymore, but makes sense. Somebody once had an interview with a guy and he said, well, why would we bother doing that when, I mean, you can make a mount in Warcraft 3 and make more money than all of StarCraft 2, the whole game. So it's like, probably the same thing with Warcraft. I think Warcraft is even less popular than StarCraft. Anyway though, so that is that for the guy's request on both 1080p and 1440p, and if I were him, I would avoid Warcraft 3 Reforged. I mean, unless you're okay with what you saw here, but I could not play like that. That would make me want to throw my laptop right out the window. And it's not even the laptop's fault, so I obviously wouldn't, but I would definitely uninstall the game and be like, wow, that was garbage. I feel bad about spending money on that shit. That's exactly why I'm here, to hopefully prevent people from doing that. Although, I took so long to do the video, he might have already bought the game, tried it out, and realized it's shit before I even got done with this. But I still wanted to do it because it was asked of me. So hopefully this video, even if it doesn't help him out, hopefully it'll help somebody else who comes along. Anyway though, that's all I got for you guys for this particular video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoy making it for you guys, even though Warcraft 3 Reforged sucks. So until the next video, peace out, guys.